Hi everyone, it's Laura. I'm trying to do a haul video for you. I've restarted it 762 times. So we're just gonna see if we can make this happen. I am trying to bring you an incredible haul of vintage that I received this past weekend. It's really so good. As you all may know, we're currently in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. I live right outside of New York City, so my whole area has been shut down pretty much for the month of March. So no thrift stores, no estate sales really. But my friend's grandmother passed away, and I was invited to come and pick through the wardrobe that she has. And I got so much good stuff. I had a really small window of time to do it in, so I admittedly just grabbed a bunch of things without really checking them over. So there's so many. I'm gonna have to do multiple videos. I'm trying to limit them to about 30 minutes each so that it's not too overwhelming for you guys. I'm going to sort through these things as I show you. A lot of this stuff requires some kind of repair or soaking, special washing, things like that. So I'm sorting as I go through it with you. Most of the things in today's video are things that I've already gotten at least a glance at. I do have some other things in my car that I really am not, I don't know what's really in there. Everything is great though. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. I actually did have the chance to soak a few of these things first, so we'll start with those. This is a dress, as you can see, and I'm gonna guess it's some sort of maybe a pool cover-up, beach cover-up kind of thing. This is made out of that like synthetic raffia type of material, so I would never put this in a dryer. You know, it's this weird woven stuff, but it's neat. It's a neat little dress. It does have, I think, at least one stain still on it somewhere, but I don't see it immediately. So it was dingy, and a lot of that soaked out, fortunately. But I may have to try to spot treat at least one place. I can't find where it is. I think that this is 60s. The tag is really cool looking. I'm gonna try and show it to you. I think that my lighting is decent for this. My manicure is not, but I'm sure you'll get over that. So MCS is on the tag. I don't really know what that is, if anything. But it's just a really neat little piece. And I am probably going to list this on Etsy, I would say. The lining is coming out a little bit. I might try and just tack it down to keep it stable. And I'm not going to do this for a whole lot because it's in decent shape, but it's not amazing. And so this I'll probably put on Etsy for in the neighborhood of 40 bucks, something like that. So, let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do my totes here. All right, this shirt needs some work still. I have soaked it a couple of times already. It's some sort of blouse. It's got a great little butterfly collar type of thing on it. Let's see. In fact, I think it's, no, this has buttons. Okay, let me see if I can button it a little bit. I did not see any tags in it. It did not have any, maybe it did have major stains. I don't remember any major stains. We'll see if they pop up right now. But it is still a bit yellowy. So I soaked this in OxiClean a couple of times. Can you see? Yeah, the collar on this is just great. Sorry, I have a mirror right there so I can check it out, see how we're doing. The collar's awesome. It's got nice wide cuffs. Yeah, there's some areas that are a little bit more yellowed. So I soaked it in, oh, in fact, I don't know if you can see it there. There's an area right here that's sort of like a darker yellow than the rest. It is gonna need something else still. If I am not able to whiten it up more, I'll probably just try and dye it. In fact, I might do that anyway. I didn't see any tags in this. I don't know if it's some sort of designer. A lot of the clothing that I have is expensive. I don't know that I would call it couture because I don't know that I am familiar enough with couture to define it, but I think that a lot of the pieces are specialty made and they're expensive. There are some pieces that have designer labels in them. I know that I have a Pucci piece, Emilio Pucci, somewhere. I have a couple of later Halston pieces that are pretty simple. So she had money. A lot of these are really nice. This, I don't know if it was anything at all or not. Let me see. Trying to decide how I'm sorting these as well. So, put it in there for now. I don't know. All right. Here are some lingerie pieces. These, all these lingerie pieces that I'm about to show you now are going to be dyed one way or another. This is just a cute little slip. The lace on the bottom is really pretty. It's nice. I like the color of it, but it has some very dark underarm staining, and there might have been something else as well. So I'm going to dye this, and I'm probably going to do this in like a not a tie dye, but like a galaxy kind of mishmash dye, so that the discolorations are not noticeable. It does have a tag in it too. Such a cool tag. There's cats running back and forth under this tripod right now. Ridiculous. So in fact, I'm going to take this blouse out and put it with this. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out my sorting piles. I'm going to put these here for now. I don't have a special box for dye clothes yet. This is another piece of lingerie, a little teddy type of deal. This is an 80s piece. Lace with this like chiffon thing. It also has some discolorations on it. Couple spots here. So I'm going to probably dye this. I don't know if this will even come out decently after it's been dyed, but I wouldn't sell it as it is now. So we'll see what happens with that. This has just a typical more 80s style tag. It's got that little thong style bottom. This is a pretty slip that is also, I can't tell where, okay, I think this is the front. It's got really pretty lace, like embroidered type of lace on the bottom. And this also has light discolorations that might not be showing up on camera for you. There's one right here, another here, little spotty things. The elastic waistband is, I don't even know what to do about that. It's shot. It still stretches, but I mean, it looks crappy. I am going to dye this because of the discolorations. I love dyeing pieces like this because all this lace will take the dye up a little bit differently than the body of the slip does, so you get a nice contrast of color. But I don't know what to do with the waistband yet. I'm not skilled at repairing things like that, but I will do something with it before I sell it. This is so pretty, and I'm so sad that it didn't soak better, but it's an old bed jacket. It's a little bit cropped and it's very voluminous. Let me see if I can get this. So it's got really pretty sleeves. It's just fluffy and airy. It's very discolored, and there's actually a few spots where the chiffon has some sort of breaks in it, and just puffy and cute. So the back of it here, down across the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, has like, the lace is just yellowed and it's a little bit broken. So I will dye this, and I don't know yet how I'll do it. I'll see how it comes out after the first sort of round of dye, but it'll make a great like grungy bohemian style type of piece. So, and the tags, once again, are very pretty. It's very 40s style. Let's see, Claire's something or other. They're just cute. But I was really sad that this didn't clean up more nicely. But it is so pretty. Just, it'll be a fun piece to dye, though. I don't feel bad dyeing them when they're a hot mess. Another slip that has another atrocious waistline, and we actually have some separation here along the seam, so that part I can fix. The elastic needs to be replaced. I just haven't done it before, and I don't have anything, and I would be doing it by hand, and so I don't know how I'll handle that yet. This also has nice, floral embroidery type stuff and the lace. And I suppose that I should replace the elastic before I dye it, but I do have access to a sewing machine, just not so much during lockdown. So I don't have one of my own. So I'm gonna have to wait until I can go visit my mom and use hers, and I'm gonna have a lot of projects to do when that opens back up again. I have coffee up there, but I'm pretty sure it's already cold. All right, this dress is so pretty. This is a red, like a, whatever, pink red lace wiggle style dress. There are no tags in it. It does have a metal zipper down the back, fully lined, and it's got like a little flouncy hem, which is really cute. This is in very nice condition. It's not, I'll probably soak it to just as like to wash it. And I know that there's one spot on it, like a dark circular spot somewhere. But I will spot clean that, and even if that spot didn't come out, I would still be okay selling it as is. It looks like she also did shorten the straps a little bit, tacked them, folded them and tacked them. She was very creative with, I don't want to say alterations, but with making small, you know, she would sew on bits of lace and things you'll see in a few minutes. Sometimes she just cut the bottoms off of stuff, like raw hem, bottom cut off type of thing. Very eclectic. So, but this is really pretty. I'll probably try and undo those shoulder straps. She was apparently a very tiny woman. This is really cute. I like this a lot. I will most likely put this up on eBay because I've been doing well with lingerie like this on eBay. The top is like a regular style slip. It's got the nice sort of, you know, embroidered bodice, but the bottom has all this taffeta type flounce to it. There's no netting or anything, so it's just this, but this is all stiff and obviously it gives some body underneath the dress. This is a pullover style. There's no fasteners, and I don't remember seeing any tags in this, but I'll put this on eBay. I don't know how much yet, you know, maybe I'll put it on Etsy. I don't know. eBay, I tend to do well with lingerie that men will purchase, presumably for themselves. This probably is more like legit pinup girl style thing, but we'll see. I want between 40 and 60 bucks somewhere. I'm not sure yet. This skirt is very simple, but it's pretty. It's just a wrap skirt. It's like a forest green. I don't know what the fabric is. There were no tags in it. I don't think there's holes. No, it's in really nice condition. It's very soft. I don't know if it's an acrylic or, but it's just in great condition, like especially compared to a lot of the things that I've gotten from this place. So I'm very happy about that. It's simple. I think she did, she cut the fucking bottom off of this too. She did a decent job of it though, I think. We'll see once I get it on a mannequin, but I'll probably put this on Etsy, 30, 40 bucks, something like that. All right, my apologies if I showed this to you already. I've tried to record this video so many times and started over again and over again. So I'm just gonna go through it quickly. This little vest, it is suede. I'm not gonna bother getting this like leather cleaned because it's just not gonna sell for that much. It cost me like 30 bucks to have something leather cleaned. I will probably get some sort of a brush to try and brush some stuff off of this. It does have some spots on it, but nothing too major. And this would probably go up on like Depop or something, toward a little bit, you know, grungier bohemian type of, I was showing you spots on there, sorry. I did not specify that. But there's one spot on here that needs repair that I will probably try to just stitch up just so it's not as obvious, but I am not going to be able to stitch that in a way that nobody will know it was there. So that won't go for a whole lot. I mean, 25, 30 bucks shipped, you know. Why did I put that there? This needs to go over here. this dress, I don't know what the fuck is going on with this dress. So it's a dress, obviously green. It's dirty. It's got like armpit stuff. It's got some stains on it. It does have pockets. But it's got this chiffon attachment thing going on. And I've tried a couple of times to figure out how this is supposed to go. And I just don't know what's going on with it, honestly. And I'm not going to sit here and try and figure it out on camera. I don't know that the chiffon is, it's got a lot of rips in it and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. There's tears all over the place. So I haven't done too much with this. But I don't know what's going to happen with this. I don't know if I'll salvage this or not. I don't think that the chiffon will be salvaged. And if I'm able to do anything, I don't know. I don't know that I can, you know, maybe it'll go into some sort of crafting lot as fabric, but I don't know if it's even stable enough to really be used for much. So we'll see how that goes. This dress, love this. This is a little cocktail dress. So pretty. It is very stained though. It's very discolored. Definitely under the arms. You know, let me see. All right. So it's got this beautiful red. It's yellow. There's some like dot stains, but then there's also just some age discoloration. Man, another one where she chopped it and hemmed it. It's so funny. Oh, there is a tag in this. Jonai. I don't know what this is, but I'll show you. That's the label. So this is obviously not something that I would feel comfortable soaking, just because of the red and the white. I don't know how much can be done with this as far as a dry cleaner goes. But I might throw this one up on the Facebook group. It's called Wounded Bird, and they just take things that are damaged and then do whatever with them. And if I do that, you know, I'll be selling things very low on there. And this is lined. I mean, it's structurally, it's really interesting. You know, interesting. It's really well made. It's just so discolored, you know. And I don't know if it's hemmed evenly. I'm going to have to sort of find that out because I have to wait till I get it on a mannequin, I think, to see. Sorry, buddy. To see if it hangs evenly. This thing needs to be soaked for sure. It's a cute little top. It is cotton, pink and white stripy golf thing, but you can probably see just how yellowed it is under the arms, and even the rest of it is pretty yellow. So I will try to soak it. If I can't salvage it, it's not a big deal. It's not like, you know, some amazing piece. It's just cute, but we will see how that goes. My soak box is currently pretty full. I'll put it in here. This is a really pretty sweater that might actually not be salvageable. It's not only got a lot of stains, it also has a lot of holes, and the holes are all right along the front bust. I can sew them so that they're less visible, but it's not like you would never know that I sewed up a hole. I mean, it's going to be obvious, but the print would hopefully hide it. So this is a sweater. It is this Darlene, which is, you know, a brand that probably a lot of you are familiar with. The print is really cute. It's cute little tree style, little tree print. But you can see here, it's a lot of darkness, but also just straight up holes just all over the place. So we'll see. It's made of a wool blend. It's wool, nylon, and fur fiber. I'm gonna guess like Angora type stuff. So I don't know if this will survive any kind of soaking. See what happens. This is a piece that I would also try to sell on Wounded Bird if I couldn't do anything with it. But I mean, I'd be selling it so low just so that somebody would, you know, just because I don't like to throw away vintage, you know what I mean? Like that would be my reason for selling it there. Let me try and move some of this stuff because I've got to put things back in this box when I'm done. For those of you who do not know, which is probably everybody because I haven't really talked about it yet, I have a new kitty. His name is Skibbity Paps. We'll talk about that name another day. I did not name him. but he's about 3 years old, and he is very curious about everything going on right now. So I might try and get my box. Okay, got a couple of purses here. This one is very cute, very dirty. I don't know about cleaning purses. Like, I don't think that these can just get a little vacuum or something. Like, these need to be cleaned. They're filthy inside and out. But this one, it's a pretty floral tapestry. It has like a fair amount of greasy, you know, grunge there. But look at the clasp on that. It's like a floral enamel, so cute. And the frame here is like a black enamel. So even if the purse itself was not salvageable, I would probably try and sell it for the frame. So, very cute though. Buddy, he's in my box. Hi. He's not super comfortable with me yet, so I can't just pick him up and show you guys, hey, what are you doing, sir? I don't think so. I know. All right. Another little purse, filthy dirty, just this navy blue and aqua checkerboard kind of little simple thing. I'll try and soak it. If it doesn't soak out, you know, then I'll just be throwing it away. I can't sell it anyway. You know, it's not anything crazy, but it's cute. So, right? Soaking, yes. This sweater is probably going to go in the garbage, but we'll see. If it doesn't, it will also end up on Depop. I'll probably have to crop it. It's been cropped already, not well. So I'll have to crop it a little bit more, but that's a thing on Depop anyway. You can see that it's pretty dirty. The reason that I would even try to soak this partially is because learning. I don't really do a lot of wool soaking or repair, so it'll be a learning experience for me. The tag is cool. Here, well, first of all, I'll show you. You know, here's a sweater. You can see that it's cut, but not very evenly. So if I did sell it, I'd probably crop it here. And maybe I could dye it even. I don't know. We'll see. Has a zipper up the back of the neck. And I'll show you the tag because it's just the most attractive part of the sweater. Sydney's. But it's so funny to me that there's so many of these clothing items are very expensive, but then they're also very like amateurish in some of the alterations. It's funny. So I'm assuming that a lot of that type of stuff happened later on in life, but I don't know for sure. This dress is really neat. This is one where she added on some embellishments. She created some lace pockets. I'm just buttoning it for you. And I actually really like the way that they look on here. So, but it was just a plain, shirt style dress. So the collar is amazing, obviously. And I kind of like the pockets, I think. That might change once I get on a mannequin and see what it looks like, but I think they look kind of neat. Neat little embellishment. The fabric on this is really heavy. Like, I'm not good with fabrics, so I don't know what this is called. I don't want to call it jersey. I think it's more thicker than a jersey and stiffer. I don't even know if I think it's synthetic of some sort. So I'm going to try to soak it. I'm going to start it off in cold water. It's just dingy. There's no major staining. It's just kind of, just needs cleaning. The cuffs look sort of this French cuff looking thing. It's very cool. I like it. I like this dress. So I will try to soak that. Hopefully it will come out okay. My plan was to fold so many of these things so that I could get them neatly put away. It's just, things are just thrown around this bedroom right now. It's such a, oh God. All right, this dress, I don't even know what to do with this. This is like a hardcore, heavy duty kind of thing. So you can see that the sleeves on this are fucking amazing. I mean, look at that. That's fantastic. It's long. The hem of the dress has that same sort of micro pleating. So this stuff is very dingy. It's like very gray, from just years in an attic or something. It is attached, I guess, to the lining of the dress. The dress itself is like a coarser, thicker fabric. There's a metal zipper up the back. There's a general dinginess, but there's also some actual staining. And I don't know if it's on the front. It's definitely on the back. Like, you know, there's a dark spot there, up here further. So it does need to be cleaned. I don't know that I can handle something like this. A lot of these things like this, I'll probably try and just, you know, get this yellow part wet, see how the fabric behaves, you know, wet down some of this and see how that behaves. I don't even know if something like this could be listed on Wounded Bird. Like, if it can't be soaked in a tub, I don't really know how you can salvage something like this. I'm not sure, but we'll see. You know, worst case scenario, I'll list things on Wounded Bird, because why not, right? Big staining there. But, you know, we'll see how this goes. So this definitely needs a little bit more work. I'm going to put it in this box. Big box full of things that are hard to do. That's what that box basically is full of. This sweater, I don't even know. It's so she put these things on here and they're not, I don't know what they are made of or what they were at some point. They're very squashed and weird and stiff. I don't know what they are, but they would need to come off. At that point, it is a V-neck sweater, and I think it's mohair, maybe? Yeah, virgin mohair, virgin wool. There are shoulder pads in it, which she also put in, but I can take those out. That's easy. It definitely needs to be cleaned also. So, like, there's actual, I don't even know what this is. It's, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'll do. Let's see. I'll probably try and just soak it. It's not going to sell for a whole lot. It's not particularly exciting style-wise. The tag is really cool, you know, but we'll see. I don't know how much work I would want to put into this, considering all of the things that I have and how much it would, you know, how much value it holds. So, oh, this is another one of the things that I had soaked previously, and it came out decently, but also it's still just really dingy and needs to be dyed. It's another bed jacket. So cute. I really like these. I have not seen too many of this style of bed jacket before, and she seems to have had several of them. It's just a cropped lace, very fluffy, like a cake. Really pretty. So I will dye this some kind of color, I think, because it's just not very attractive. I mean, it's cute, but it's not super attractive as is. So we'll see how that comes out with dye. Oh, so cute. There are actual sleeves here. Oh, that's my 30 minutes. All right, let me shut that up. Stop it. All right, that. And I'll just do this one other piece here, and then we'll wrap up, and I will start the next one. All right, this slip is another slip with some great embroidery on the bottom. It does still have staining, so it's been soaked already. No, actually this one probably has not been soaked. I'm sorry. It hasn't been. Has this? No, this actually has not. I lied. So I will soak this too and see how this comes out. Soak. So the elastic on this is in somewhat better shape, but not great, but it's good enough that I would list it online as is if the stains come out. If the stains don't come out, this will also be a candidate for being dyed. It is just a little bit yellowed here. I don't know that you can see it. The embroidery here is a very subtle blue in there. So, so pretty. I love this style of slip. So I will, oh, Odette Barsa on this. I can't remember, did I have another one that was also Odette Barsa? I can't remember if I tried to show you this in another video or if there was another one. We'll see, but there you go. All right, so that goes in my soak box too. I'm going to end this particular segment, but there are going to be so many more. I mean, I can't even tell you how many. I don't even know. There's so much. I have these tote bins. Let me see. Try not to freak kitties out. I got 6 of these, brand new. They just got delivered today, which is why I started doing the video. And the 6 tote bins are probably gonna, I don't even know if they'll get half of this inventory in them. Granted, because some of the inventory is like coats, but it's so much. So anyway, that is it for now. Oh, sorry, buddy, scared the new kitty. But keep an eye out because there are more of these coming. Thank you for watching. See you soon.